Okay, so tonight I'm going to go over doing online wrap parties and why they are super, super beneficial. And get it and get out. So online wrap parties, if you do them right, can be really beneficial. You get to actually get a whole bunch of people together at once and give them the information on the products. Instead of just like posting one product and answering one person's question at a time, you get a whole bunch of people together and answer all the questions about the products, the loyal customer program versus retail, the referral program, and everything. And then you can also interact with the people, have them ask questions and do games, whatever it might be, giveaways, everything, like just to get them to interact. It's a lot more fun that way rather than just emailing people or texting them information. So how we do them is through Facebook events. And you can either host one or you can ask somebody to host them for you. Like if you're just getting started, you can host your own and, invite your friends and everybody and get them to see how it goes. And then it's a lot more beneficial if you ask a friend to host one for you. If a friend hosts one for you, usually I ask them to have at least like 200 to 300 Facebook friends. You don't want somebody with 80 Facebook friends to host a party because, it's not really going to be a whole lot of people showing up to that one. So make sure they have at least like 200 to 300 friends. Offer them a free wrap or, a week of greens on the go, something just to kind of give them an incentive to do this. And basically all they, you set up everything and then all they do is invite their friends. So it's really super easy. And then something else that helps a lot is if they sign up as a loyal customer, you can have them, or even your current loyal, like if you have current loyal customers within their first 30 days, go through your list of new loyal customers and message them all individually, asking them to host a online wrap party for you or for themselves actually basically. And let them know that if anybody from the party signs up, they get their referral, which is either, the free box of wraps or the $35 product credit. So you can use that as an incentive for your current loyal customers. And then also people who are potentials wanting to sign up as a loyal customer. Ask them, tell them if they haven't signed up yet, say, hey, you know what, let's do this. Let's do an online wrap party. So you can kind of maybe see if other people would be interested in doing a 90-day challenge with you and, get it set up and then let them know. If anybody else decides to sign up, let's get you signed up and we can sign them up under you to get you a $35 product credit or a free box of wraps. And for each person, you get another box. So just kind of entice them with that kind of stuff. And then for the people that are in the wrap parties, offer giveaways. Like when you set up the wrap party, post in there that there's going to be giveaways going on so that people actually come to the party at the set time and actually interact and ask questions. And, I'm going to put some of the parties that we do into the group page. I'm going to upload the files so you guys kind of have like templates to go off of and you can change them, do what you want, or just use them how they are. But when you set up the event, if you put in there that there's going to be giveaways going on, it will get people to actually show up at that certain time to actually interact and ask questions. And the more people that are in there asking questions, the more people that are going to interact. So you want to get that interaction going. Now I'm going to switch my screen over to show you guys my desktop. Not that one, this one. Well, let me see if it'll go. Share screen. Hopefully I don't lose everything here. Sorry, my computer's acting all crazy. All right, can you guys see my screen? Okay. Okay, so this is my Facebook. Over here on your menu, there is the events tab. If you go in and set up your event, okay, so we're going to do a create event. There's some background noise going on. Make sure you guys have your mics muted.
I was just about to say, Courtney, do you want me to mute everybody and then you can unmute yourself?
Yeah, if I can. I have my split screen, or if you can unmute me.
I don't.
I think we're good.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, I think maybe.
Okay. So basically, you're just going to set up an event. It works. Wrap party is kind of a boring name, but, be creative with a name. Like, make it sound so people are actually going to be like, what's that? And they want to go. For the place, you're just going to put something simple like, it's going to try and look for stuff. Whoa. It's looking, so it's being super slow. Comfy couch. Not that many F's. Okay, well, anyway, you get the point. And then, wow, it's really mad at me. Awesome. Okay, so we're just going to use your comfy with 2 F's there. So that people know that they don't have to be anywhere. They don't have to show up to somebody's house. They can just do it from their house on their couch, and it's just right here. Sorry guys. Okay, you set a date. So I'm gonna set it for like, usually when you do wrap parties, you want to set it up for probably like 3 to 5 days beforehand, just to kind of get people, because some people don't get on Facebook every single day. Most people do, but just to give them some time to actually see the event and accept it, and also gives you or the host time to actually personally message all these people and let them know what it is and the giveaways, whatever's going on. So typically you don't like to set them for Fridays or Saturdays because people don't like to sit on their Facebook Friday or Saturday night. Typically you want to set them for, like, they say Tuesdays or Thursdays in the evenings are best. Wednesdays, a lot of people go to church. Sundays can be okay too, but a lot of people are getting ready for the work week. And Mondays are okay too, but typically Tuesday or Thursday night. So I'm just going to set it right here for Thursday. And 7 p.m. Sure. I'm on Pacific time, so that would be like 10 p.m. Eastern time, which is kind of late for people. But, most of your targets are going to be moms, and they want to not have to worry about putting kids to bed, dinner, baths, bed, all that, while there's a wrap party going on. They want to be able to sit down with their wine and relax and watch it. So the later the better, but not too late, because us moms like to go to bed pretty early. In the description, I like to just kind of tell people, right here on Facebook, we're going to have some giveaways, invite some friends, anything like that. And I leave it here as guests can invite friends, and upload a nice photo, whatever. Okay, so I'm just going to create it so you guys can, I'm going to show you how to use this program. I've been using a program called CinchShare, and it schedules posts for you. And it's been a lifesaver because, if you're doing a wrap party and you post something and all of a sudden people, sorry, my computer's being like so slow, but if you post a post and a bunch of people start asking questions, you don't want to be focused on getting your next post set up. You want to be focused on answering those questions. So this program, CinchShare, has actually been a lifesaver. Here it is. It was actually a mom who does a lot of she did blogging, and she had the idea, and her husband created the website. And it's been a lifesaver for people like us who do, a lot of online parties and network marketing and stuff. So I've created an account. It's free for 7 days. I did find a coupon code. It is CS for CinchShare, CS free, and you get the first month for free. And then from there on out, it's $10 a month or $100 a year. $10 a month. I mean, if you guys think that you're going to be doing a lot of parties, it's totally worth it. If you want to try one out, message me, and I can loan you. You guys can use mine and just post it to your own event. I don't mind at all. So let me log in. and I'll show you how it works. There's nothing in here, baby. Okay. Okay, so when it first pops up, it has this schedule a post, and it's blank. And there's some, sorry, little baby. There's some tabs over here to the left, and this top one is the schedule a post, and the one under that is my networks. If you go to that, when you sign up for your account, it automatically pulls up your Facebook. It links to your Facebook. So it's going to link, here's mine, here's my groups, here's my business page under pages. It automatically pulls all that up. If I click this down arrow next to my name, it pulls up all of my photo albums and everything that's there. So here's some events that I've done in the past. And this one that I just created isn't here because I just created it. So if I go back up to the top to refresh, and then drop this down again, go down to my events, and here it is, this It Works Wrap Party. Hold on, I gotta move this little window so I can see the heart. Okay, so It Works Wrap Party, this little heart, I'm gonna highlight it, and then go back up to schedule a post.
I'm not sure what you said there.
Oh, sorry, the baby's talking to Siri. And then, you know, say my first post is going to be a welcome, blah, blah, blah. I can go in, I can upload a picture.
I'm not sure I understand.
A welcome picture, whatever it might be. Sorry, Siri's talking. And then come over here, it's for the 14th, and I guess I set it for 7. Are you talking on your phone, baby? Look, he's talking to Siri. Say hello. Okay, and then so to find my event right here, it says my timeline, it's got my name, and I drop this down, and there's my event. Whatever other hearts I would have highlighted, like if I had my business page or whatever, that would pop up too, and then I can go through and select what I want to have it post to. Are you serious? Sorry, he just threw my phone on the floor. So I want it to post to the wrap party. Oh, these are old, hold on. I don't know why those are here. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to have it, oh, there we go. I'd have it post to this wrap party and then pick my date, pick my time, put my post, pick my picture, say schedule post. It's going to pop up over here on the side. And then I'm going to go through and do whatever the next post I want to be and so on and so forth. I like to set them up in a PowerPoint so that I can just copy and paste and move it over. But then after you do this once, it's going to be saved in this program forever. So after you do a wrap party, the next time you want to do one, you don't have to go back through here and do it all over again. You come over here to the left to manage posts, and it'll pull up your history. Here I have from the last distributor training that we did, I have all those posts, and then I have from an opportunity party that I did, and I have all those posts. So if I want to do another distributor training, I can just come here to my first one. This was a welcome post I did on April 7th. This little double arrow rotating thing, click on that. And that's basically a repost button. It'll take me back to schedule a post, and it'll have everything right there for me. No, you can't touch that. I can schedule it. You can't touch that. You can't click. And then drop down, find where I want it to schedule to, and post it. And then schedule. Okay, go play. And then ask if I want to go back to the manage page. Hold on, sorry. Here. There you go, go play. Go play. See you later. So we'll go back to the manage page so that I can find my next post. The second slide, which after my welcome to the family was this steps to success, same thing, walk through it, do that double arrow. And then same thing, it's already there. I just pick the date, time, where I want it to post to, and then schedule it. and it's going to pop up. So let me stay on this page so you guys can see. They're all going to be right here. So I like setting it up like, 3 to 5 days in advance, so that if for some reason something changes, or I feel like I want to add information, edit information, delete something, come over here to where they are. I can put them in order from when their scheduled time is, and I can either edit or delete it, whatever you need to do to it. It's right there. So this program really helps out with scheduling them, also because they save them. So if you want to do wrap parties weekly, all you have to do is come in here and change the date and time, add the event to it. You do have to set up the event on Facebook first for it to work, because then it needs to search for the event that you want to post it to. You could also schedule posts, like if you have a business page, you could schedule posts for that, or even to your personal timeline, but I do not really recommend it unless you're like, working full time and you just can't post throughout the day. If you want to get a post or two in there throughout the day, schedule them and have it post to your personal timeline. But I don't recommend it, because when you do post through a third-party app, Facebook kind of hides them from people. So not a lot of people will see them, not as many as if you would post straight to Facebook. But like I said, if you're working full-time or in school or something, whatever, if it's limiting you, then I would suggest, at least giving this a shot, just to get a couple posts out there throughout the day, because you guys all know that consistency is key. Let me see, what else did I have? Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I have, like I said, I have a distributor training. I have an opportunity party. I'm going to upload the party I did for the system, because it's like a whole party over our new system, and goes over all the products, how they work, how much, how to save money, how to get signed up. That party did really well. And I'm also going to upload a couple different wrap party templates. I know we have some in the files, but I'm going to upload a couple different wrap party templates. And if you guys find somebody to host a party and you want to give it a shot, let me know, get the event set up, and just make me like a co-host of it, and I'll be able to pull it up, and then we can just set the date and time and give this a try. If you think that you're going to be doing a lot of parties, I would highly suggest getting it. Let me see if I can pull this back up. No, that's not. Here we go. I got to figure out how to get, here. Gotta get back out of my screen. Okay, so here we are. Sorry, I couldn't see. All right, so I mean, that's pretty much what I have for that. I don't know if any of you guys have any questions. Feel free to unmute yourself. I just wanted to walk through that real quick with, as far as starting to do online wrap parties and opportunity parties. Anybody have questions?
And it can be anything on wrap parties at all. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't have any questions, but I want to get on ScentShare and start looking like a ton of online parties. So however we need to get this going, if I need to put out like, since we've been so busy lately, instead of, starting out by messaging everybody individually, to put out some kind of eye-grabbing post and see what kind of traffic that generates. And then from there, messaging people that were, for example, interested in the, the BOGO Me post. So then messaging them separately. Does that make sense? Did I make any sense on that?
No, it does. Yeah.
I mean, I posted today, or just a few minutes ago, who wants to try a free wrap?
Right.
And so if people comment on that, I will message them and say, hey, you get a free wrap for hosting an online party, blah, 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 or whatever I decide to give the free wrap away. Usually when I do online parties, I don't just give them a free wrap for hosting a party. I give them a free wrap for every 5 participants, or not one per 5, but if they have at least 5 participants or whatever, I'll send them a free wrap, or I'll send them a free week worth of greens, or whatever it is that I set the stipulations on.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. a lot better because I do plan on getting further more into doing the online parties, especially now that I know about ScentShare, because doing it without ScentShare is kind of anxiety ridden. It was for me last time I did it, to go back and forth and then answer questions in between and, just all of that. So I'm definitely interested if I need to get with you, Sarah, or you, Courtney. I don't know, but I want to get on this tomorrow morning, be ready to have it posted.
Yeah, if you I just mentioned, messaging all your current, newest loyal customers within their first 30 days, because that way they'll also really push their friends to sign up, because they want to get that free box of wraps or that $35 product credit. So if you message all your current, the newest loyal customers that you have within the first 30 days, and just tell them, hey, would you be interested in hosting an online wrap party for your friends, just to see if anybody might be interested in signing up? And that'll get you a free box of wraps or a $35 credit for, per person who signs up. And that way it also gets you a lot of new leads. It also helps boost your volume when those referrals do go through. And then as far as new leads, definitely put a post out there with a picture that says something like free wraps. I would put, I've seen some where they put, if you have over 200 Facebook friends and you want a free wrap, and, like or comment below, whatever, you can be creative, make it eye-catching and whatnot. So
yeah, I like that. And I also really like the idea of messaging the newest loyal customers, within the last 30 days or whatever.
Yeah.
I, for some reason, wouldn't have even thought of that. I would have just lump summed all LCs and gone, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. So I'm really glad that it's broken down a little bit like that. Just because that's just how my mind thinks. So, but I do like that idea.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to keep your current loyal customers happy.
Who raised their hand? I want to say if your name says Tootie, but I really don't want to is that what it says? I don't want to say that. Okay, go ahead. You can unmute yourself and ask.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I was just added to a private group with other vendors on Facebook, and I'm the only It Works vendor in the private group, and then we're going to open it to let people, people are already requesting to join. So is that okay that I do things like that as well as kind of my own little, kind of like a party?
I've done them before, and honestly, I never really got good results from it, just because there's so many other vendors in there that people are there to spend money, and I want them to spend their money just with me. And if I'm opening a party with Unique or Jamboree or whatever, they have the percentage that they're going to order from me kind of goes down because they have so much to go into. So, you are welcome to try it and see how it works for you. I just personally don't like them. I've never had luck with them. And you kind of sometimes have to compete with other people with, especially if they have the same products as you. I know Scentsy has essential oils now too, and not Scentsy, Young Living. They have essential oils, and Scentsy has a diffuser. And so then I would feel bad that I was promoting my oils whenever Young Living is that's all that they do, So
yeah, there's a natural herb oil chick on there too.
Yeah, so it's just, I just don't personally like them because I want people to solely focus on my products and what I'm selling, because I want to take their money. I don't want other people to take their money, and that your chance kind of decreases that they're going to spend money with you.
Well, it was a friend of mine I've known for 5 years who invited me to do it. So I was like, well, okay,
give it a try. Some people have great luck with it. That's just me personally. I don't, but you can. I don't like to do them.
Okay, I'm going to try and see.
Yeah, definitely. And let us know how it goes. And
okay, it's a Mother's Day group.
Oh, that's
so Mother's Day.
Because it's Mother's Day, you know, get some facial packages out there or,
Oh,
you know, stuff like that.
okay.
That would be great.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Thank you.
That might be something to think of, like you buy some, you know, facial products and make gift baskets. I did that for Mother's Day last year, and I didn't charge, I didn't charge them full retail because it was a package, but of course I didn't charge them anywhere near what my price was.
What we get. Right. Oh, okay.
So
That's a good idea. I didn't think about
something
it.
like that too.
Okay, cool. Awesome. I'll add something like that in my little album that they had me create.
Because then they buy it up front and you have the money to order it, and then you just
Exactly. Perfect. Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Anybody else have a question? I think she was the only one that had her hand raised. No? Okay, I'm gonna talk for a second. If anybody has any questions, feel free to write it in the chat or write it in the chat or message me or raise your hand or whatever. I don't know how to clear a hand raise. Oh, there it goes. Never mind. I always ask that and I always forget. Okay, so something I want to talk about real quick is, you know, we are always willing to help you guys out in any way possible. If you have questions, we are more than happy to help you. But something to think about, especially when you get into, you know, like Sasha, who's our triple diamond, you have to think of how many people are actually on their team and how many people they, you know, come to them every day with questions. So whenever you go to ask a question, think real quick, hey, is this something I can find the answer for myself? Check eSuite. If it's a question about a product, you can check Product Coach. If you don't know the Product Coach website, it's myitworksproductcoach.com. We have it plastered pretty much on all of the group pages, but you're more than welcome to ask. But pretty much if you Google It Works Product Coach, it will bring it up to you. I tried that today just to make sure. Or like the It Works customer service number, you guys just Google it. You can pretty much find anything through that Google on the customer service or the Product Coach, you know, those answers you can find. So just keep in mind, we're always here to help answer any questions that you have. Don't feel like we're not. Just if you can, try to find the answer somewhere else, and then if you can't, come to us. But I mean, yesterday a lot of us were taking away from us getting new BOGO leads because we were busy answering simple BOGO questions that literally all you had to do was log into eSuite and the answer popped up on the main page. You know, so simple things that I know you guys want the answer right then and there, which we all do. That would be amazing if we all had the answer right then and there. But sometimes just kind of, if you can find the answer, try it, because then you're more likely to remember it if you find the answer yourself other than asking first. So just something to think about. I think that was my main point. Courtney, do you have anything to add to that, or did I pretty much cover that?
Sorry, Liam's pushing on my button.
You're fine.
No, I mean, that's kind of like just, I mean, that's how you like you said, like that's how you learn. Like when I first started, I didn't even think about, I mean, I signed up with Jamie and I know I did ask her a lot of questions in the beginning, but look, you can't click. But if it was stuff that I knew would be in the documents or in the product coach or, you know, somewhere in eSuite, like I did the research because I wanted to know how to be able to tell people that I was signing up. Like I wanted to, it's called self-development. Like you do this stuff yourself so that you know how to teach your team as you add to them. And so, yeah, like simple questions. And it's like, if you can't find the answer yourself and you feel like you're going to be spending way too much time on researching it, then yeah, shoot one of us a message. But when it becomes repeated questions of the same thing over and over, like there's only so many answers we can give in so many different words. But yeah, I mean, a lot of the information is there in our files in the groups. That's why we make them, to help you guys. Sorry, my screen's getting dark. The sun's finally going down out here. But the files in our groups, I mean, there's so many places, and there's like at least 3 groups that you guys should be a part of. So 2 or 3, I don't know. So in the files of the groups, the product coach, eSuite, in the documents of eSuite, everything is there. But if it's like a complicated question, like it has to do with like our commission plan or something like that, if you're going to be spending a lot of time trying to research it and it's going to take away from your own time building your business, then go ahead and shoot us a message. It's not that big of a deal. So yeah.
It's definitely not saying like if you need to know. So, I mean, if you're brand new and you have a potential distributor asking you some crazy commission question, because sometimes you will get that and you just don't know the answer and you really need to have the answer for them right then because they're a green personality and they want to know right then, message us. That's fine. I'm talking about messaging us, hey, does greens have pineapple in it? I don't know. Look at your ingredients list. It's on Product Coach. You can find it on your website. Go to your eSuite documents, stuff like that. Hey, can a person take such and such when they have a thyroid condition? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Have them ask their doctor. Things like that. I mean, things that, are super easy to find the answer to or that we can't answer ourselves. What is the ingredients in the wraps or whatever, things like that. So we're not talking about complicated questions. We're talking about questions that, you can't find the answer to. I was something else I was going to say. Along the lines of asking questions and stuff, we here lately, I think it's been becoming more of an issue of people copying and pasting posts all the time. I mean, some days I will post a post and literally 5 minutes later, I see 8 people copying and pasting the same exact thing. And it's not a post like I did one while ago that was about greens ingredients and I have a list of things and I need to go to the grocery store and get me all these things, but you only have $33 and I want non-GMO. Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about something that I spent, most of my, it took me 2 minutes to write it out, but it's talking about my journey with It Works. I'm not talking about my story. I'm just talking about what it's done for me, something it's made. It's okay. Something that, just how it's been for me. Like, let me go and I posted one today. It was just something that I posted, it took me 2 seconds to think, but I wrote, I'm looking for 5 people who are tired of feeling stuck. I know how hard it is living from paycheck to paycheck, feeling like you're never going to get ahead, blah, 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 blah. Why not you? Why can't you do this? It was super small. You can't even see it. But it was a few sentences. So it didn't take me very long to write, yet a ton of people were not that one specifically, but people copy things like that when it is really easy for you to put your own heart and soul into one. Takes 3 minutes to write it out, and then you've made your own post, and it's your words. It's not my words. It's not Courtney's words. It's not whoever's words. And like we're so, we all copy and paste each other's posts, and that's fine. But if you are copying and pasting, and that's all you're doing, you're not writing anything yourself. You're not, being real, then people can tell that. And I just don't want you guys to be short selling yourself because you don't want to take the extra 30 seconds to a minute to write out your own. So if I go through and I see a post that I really like from someone, I'll either copy it and save it in my notes so I can go back and read it later, or I'll right then and there come up with my own post that kind of is based on that principle. So say I like their idea, but I want to put my own words to it. That doesn't mean copying and pasting and then going in and changing a few words or adding a few emojis here and there. It means just using that idea, but completely making it my own. So typically that takes me an extra minute to 2 minutes to do that. And then I feel like I get better response out of that. Facebook is also starting to block whenever you copy and paste somebody's posts, they have it in their algorithm that they can sense the same post. So especially if you're friends with somebody who posts the same thing, Facebook is going to notice and they're going to block it from being from very many people because they know that you already copied somebody else. They're trying to keep it from looking spammy. They want it to be, you know, each one to be different and personal. They don't want to, you know what I mean? So just something to think about. If you extra 2 to 5 minutes to make that post, I promise you're going to get a lot better. Facebook works. And 2, most people know how you talk whenever you write something yourself, and they're going to know if you copy and paste somebody else's post. And, you know, I really think your team will also do better if, you know, if they're coming to you and you've written this great post, but you didn't really write it, you copy and pasted it, they're expecting this person to be their leader. And whenever that's not their leader, they, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can just tell a big difference. So I really think that you are going to get a lot of better response if you're being yourself. That's it, really. That's all I wanted to say. Not that I mind copying and pasting, I just challenge you all to make it your own. Do your own, for just, you know, do a whole day or 2 days or 3 days where you do nothing but your own posts and see how different that does for you. Just me talking.
No, especially because of this new thing with Facebook. I've actually been seeing from some other leaders where their team, they're getting put in Facebook jail and not allowed to comment or anything on anybody's posts or in groups or anything, because if they're copying and pasting too much, then you know, they get put in Facebook jail. And I know John Eric posted, I didn't really get a chance to read the whole post the other day, but it was about how there is actually like a pre-holding like tank, I guess you can call it, before Facebook jail of people who they are watching, and you never know that they're watching you. So if you're constantly copying and pasting posts and they see that post like 10, 15 times throughout a whole bunch of different distributors, and it's not like throughout the next 3 to 5 days, it's like right then and there, because I know it happens a lot where somebody will see a good post and everybody starts posting it right then and there. So when they start seeing those posts come up, they watch you and they put you to the side and kind of put you on like probation, they call it. So you don't know that you're on probation, but you're there. And you keep doing that, they will put you in Facebook jail. So just a little pre-warning.
Yeah, and I just lost my thought. I do that all the time. Like seriously, people I have seen copy one-word sentences that I'll put out there. Like, are you working on your summer body? Message me and let's get going, or something like that. I mean, I've never that vague, but I will, something that I have not put a whole lot of thought into, but it's catchy. People copy and paste that when it took me literally less than 30 seconds to write it. So really just stop and think, you know, can I come up with something? I like this idea. Can I come up with something like it that's going to be my own, and try it? Because I promise you, you're going to get a lot better responses if you're being yourself. Just something to think about. Because, I mean, there was a time here not that long ago, 3 or 4 months ago, where I wasn't coming up with any of my own stuff. I was copying and pasting everything. I was not excited about my business. I was just kind of stuck in a la-la land, and I wasn't signing loyal customers. I was doing nothing with my business. I maybe would sign 1 or 2 loyal customers in a month's time, and that's not normal for me. I would maybe sign 1 distributor, 2 if I was lucky, and neither one of them would get Fast Start qualified. I mean, seriously, people can tell the difference. So start that, try that, and see what it does for you. Anybody have any questions or anything? Anything, and it can be anything y'all want to talk about? No?
Sorry. I'm trying to hide from him. No, I just wanted to throw in there. I mean, we can wrap this up. That the different. Come here, gosh! The different parties for the wrap parties and online parties and stuff. Sorry, and the dogs are pushing him down. Come here. Hold on, sorry guys. Nobody wants to listen to you. What are you doing? Come here. Come sit with me. Come here. Not me. Okay. Anyways, he's mad at me. I'm gonna upload. There's a couple in my group. There's a couple of files already. They're like PowerPoint presentations of sample wrap parties. So you guys don't have to like come up with your own. There's already some templates in there. Go through them and see what you like. I'm gonna make I'll post my system party, an opportunity party. I'm gonna make a new wrap party one. I'm gonna put all those in Saturday as well, so that some of you guys can see those. So if you guys want to start doing your own wrap parties, you can have those templates to go off of, and then just kind of, you know, if you want to change something, take something out, modify, whatever, feel free to. There we go. So other than that, if no one has any other questions, I think we're good.
Yeah, I think we're good too. So I guess we'll just see y'all later.
Sounds good. All right, guys. See you.
Bye.